At 78, Sir Barry Gibb, the last surviving member of the iconic Bee Gees, is in the final chapters of an extraordinary career that has shaped the musical landscape for decades. Born Barry Allen Crompton, Gibb, on September 1st, 1946, in Douglas, Isle of Man, he was introduced to music early on by his parents, Hugh and Barbara Gibb. The family's unwavering support ignited a passion in Barry and his brothers, Robin and Maurice, which ultimately led to the formation of the Bee Gees in Brisbane, Australia. Their harmonious blend of pop, rock, disco, and R&B became synonymous with some of the most iconic songs of the 20th century. From To Love Somebody to Stayin Alive, the Bee Gees set new standards for songwriting and performance. The rise of the Bee Gees from Australia to global stardom. The Bee Gees' journey from an Australian act to an international sensation was fueled by Barry's songwriting brilliance and leadership. The late 60s and early 70s saw the group earn their place in music history with timeless ballads like Massachusetts and To Love Somebody. Barry's knack for melody and poignant lyrics became the band's trademark, making them a household name. But it was the 1970s that truly defined the Bee Gees' legacy, particularly through their transformative work on the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Songs like How Deep Is Your Love and Night Fever became anthems of the disco era, earning the Bee Gees multiple Grammy Awards and securing their place in popular music history. The disco era and Barry Gibb's signature sound, Barry Gibb's falsetto, became one of the most recognizable voices in music during the disco era. His unique vocal style, paired with his impeccable songwriting, helped the Bee Gees dominate the charts throughout the late 70s. Their success reached new heights with the release of Saturday Night Fever, which became a cultural milestone, selling millions of copies worldwide and cementing the Bee Gees as one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Beyond their own music, Barry's songwriting talent extended to other artists, penning chart-topping hits for icons like Barbra Streisand, Diana Ross, and Kenny Rogers. With over 1,000 songs to his name, Barry Gibb became one of the most influential songwriters in history. Personal struggles and resilience, the Bee Gees' enduring legacy. Despite their immense success, the Bee Gees faced their fair share of struggles. From evolving musical trends to media backlash during the disco demolition era, the group navigated constant challenges. However, the greatest personal tragedies for Barry came with the loss of his brothers, Andy in 1988, Maurice in 2003, and Robin in 2012. Each loss left a deep emotional mark on Barry, but rather than retreating from the world, he chose to honor their memory through his music. His 2016 solo album, In the Now, marked a new chapter in his career, reflecting both his emotional depth and his ongoing love for songwriting. Barry's resilience and dedication to his craft have allowed the Bee Gees' legacy to endure, despite the heartbreaking losses he has endured. Family life and love, Barry Gibb's enduring marriage. While Barry's professional life has been filled with highs and lows, his personal life has been marked by love and devotion. At just 19, he married his first wife, Maureen Bates, but the relationship was short-lived, ending in divorce in 1970. The demands of his burgeoning music career, along with the constant touring and public attention, likely put a strain on the marriage. However, in the same year, Barry found love again with Linda Gray, whom he married on his 24th birthday, September 1st, 1970. This marriage would prove to be one of the most enduring in entertainment history. Together, Barry and Linda raised 5 children: Stephen, Ashley, Travis, Michael, and Alexandra. Barry's love for his family remains a central part of his life, and his role as a grandfather to 7 grandchildren is something he holds dear, a life split between 2 nations. Barry Gibb's connection to the US and the UK. Although Barry and his family maintained strong ties to the UK, their lives became increasingly rooted in the United States. In 1974, the Bee Gees moved their base of operations to Miami, where they immersed themselves in the American music scene. Barry and Linda also became naturalized US citizens in 2009, though they kept their UK citizenship as well, reflecting their deep connection to both countries. Despite his long-term residence in the US, Barry's heart has remained connected to the UK, where his roots lie. His love for both nations is evident in his ongoing involvement in both American and British music scenes, balancing both identities throughout his life, a friendship with Michael Jackson. Barry Gibb's personal connection with the King of Pop. One of the most fascinating aspects of Barry Gibb's life was his unlikely friendship with pop legend Michael Jackson. The two men's friendship began in the late 70s and continued through the years. Gibb recalled how, at the height of Jackson's fame, the King of Pop would occasionally visit Barry's Miami home for some much-needed privacy. Jackson, often overwhelmed by the public's attention, found solace in the domestic comfort of Gibb's house, away from the relentless paparazzi. During these visits, the two would spend hours jamming together, tossing out musical ideas and sharing stories. Despite the gravity of Jackson's legal troubles at the time, the two never spoke about the controversies surrounding him, instead focusing on their shared love of music. Barry fondly remembers these intimate moments with Jackson, noting how much he misses his friend and cherishes their quiet, unguarded times together. Barry Gibb's love for preservation, the Johnny Cash estate. Barry Gibb's love for music and history extends beyond his own career. In 2006, he purchased the historic Hendersonville, Tennessee, home of country legends Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash. For Gibb, this was not just a real estate investment, but a way to honor two artists he greatly admired. His vision was to restore the property and turn it into a songwriting retreat where musicians could gather and create. Unfortunately, the property was destroyed by a fire in 2007 during the renovation process, but Gibb's dedication to preserving musical history remains. Despite the loss, Gibb's efforts to celebrate the legacy of Johnny and June Carter Cash serve as a reminder of his enduring respect for other musical icons and his desire to keep their spirits alive through music. The truth about Paul McCartney, Barry Gibb, breaks his silence. For years, Barry Gibb and Sir Paul McCartney have been at the forefront of music history, yet the two have never openly discussed their relationship in depth. In recent interviews, however, Barry has shared more about his personal connection with McCartney, dispelling long-standing myths of rivalry. Barry revealed that the Beatles, and McCartney in particular, were not only a source of inspiration for the Bee Gees, but also a benchmark that motivated them to push themselves creatively. He spoke of McCartney's generosity and how the two shared a mutual respect for one another's work. Barry fondly recalled a night in the late 70s when McCartney dropped by a studio where the Bee Gees were recording. It was not about competition or ego, but about two musicians sharing a love for the craft of songwriting. Barry's reflections on McCartney are filled with warmth and admiration, revealing the deep respect that exists between the two icons. Mutual respect and friendship. Barry Gibb's tribute to Paul McCartney. In his later years, Barry Gibb has become more open about the relationships that have shaped his life, and his friendship with Paul McCartney is one he holds dear. Barry emphasized that there was never any rivalry between the Bee Gees and the Beatles, despite their similar success and shared British roots. Instead, there was always a mutual understanding of the pressures and expectations that come with fame. Barry explained that McCartney's work ethic and creative vision were qualities that even the Bee Gees admired. As he reflects on their long-standing relationship, Barry wants fans to understand that Paul McCartney is as genuine and kind-hearted as they come. Barry's tribute to McCartney is not just about setting the record straight, but about honoring a fellow artist who has been a part of his musical journey for decades. Conclusion: a life of music, family, and reflection. As Sir Barry Gibb looks back on his remarkable career and the many milestones he has achieved, it is clear that his legacy is about more than just chart-topping hits and fame. His enduring passion for music, his dedication to his family, and his genuine friendships with other musical icons like Paul McCartney have defined him as both a musician and a person. With the loss of his brothers and the passing of time, Barry has come to appreciate the true value of music, love, and family. His journey, marked by triumph and tragedy, is a testament to the power of music to connect people across generations and cultures. Barry Gibb's life continues to inspire, reminding us that the greatest achievements are often the ones that come from the heart